So I just let that one rock for a little bit longer while I was doing the go live notification, but here we are now live, and we already have our first lock of the new champion. I wonder if we had that in the other series that has happened so far today, but it has been officially 2 weeks since the release of Zihen. So Zihen is available, and we see an immediate lock, and I wonder, does that mean that the champion's overpowered? The champ OP? Is it OP enough? Spectre Gaming said, oh, we doing that immediately slamming the Zihen. And it's a B1 pick, so they can take it away. They can slam it right now. It's just as a fearless, it cannot be played elsewhere in the draft. So we will see. I am curious to see how this goes. But that's going to be the Zihen B1 for Spectre Gaming, followed up with the Wukong and Jinx by Team Chop. And we're going to see the Malzahar picked up by Spectre Gaming as well. The bans are going to be Misfortune, Victor, and Shen for Team Chop. And Spectre Gaming banned out the Set, the Fiddlesticks, and the Ashe. Kind of a good mix of bans, no? Am I crazy? That seems interesting. They banned a top laner and then a mid laner. We got a jungle ban, we got an ADC ban. We got bans all over the place here from both sides. But not the Zihen. And we're gonna get Jinx Lulu bot lane from Team Chopped. It's always a very strong bot lane. Both of these bot lanes are gonna be a lot of scaling in this game already, actually, with Malzahar, Jinx, Lulu, and Sivir. We'll see what they pick up for support, but I think the early mid pick here from Spectre is interesting. And we have the support bans coming out. Yeah, banning out those supports that are good with Sivir. Any good late game supports, any supports that are good with the hyper carry. We're gonna ban out the Melio and the Nami. Interesting, yeah. This the way that the things have lined up here. The picks. And we're gonna see a mid lane ban and a top lane ban for Spectre Gaming. Makes sense. We'll see what Team Chop do with the second phase of picks. Zoe. A rare pick, I will say. I'm actually, I do not see a lot of Zoe in competitive. There was, whenever Aliskander used to play a lot of Zoe, but outside of that, I do not see a lot of Zoe in general. And a very interesting champion, so I'd love to see some Zoe. We're gonna see an Ornn. Never hate to see an Ornn. Ornn I think is always fantastic. One of those top lane picks that you can always slam, and it's always going to be useful. So I'd love to see that. But Zoe into Malzahar, huh? I feel Malzahar is probably fine with that matchup. Zoe's not exactly, doesn't exactly have the greatest range. I mean, she does have quarter. It's always a weird champion, man. She's like an assassin, an AP assassin, kind of like just one-shots people, but this gets, I don't know. I think there's a reason we don't see Zoe in competitive. I think she's a little bit more difficult to make useful in fights as a mage as compared to like some of the more classic control mages like a Victor, like an Orianna, like a Syndra, like even an Ahri, with just kind of this sort of single target-ish damage. I don't know. But she can be she can roam really well. She can blow people up from like half a mile away, essentially. All she has to get a little bit close for it. I don't know. I think it'd be super interesting. We're gonna see the Bard locked in here for Spectre Gaming. A lot of interesting champions in this game, actually. I'd love to see Bard as well. We got a Bard and a Zehen and a Zoe. And we're going to see Aatrox locked in for Team Chops. Also a very solid top laner. I think she'll probably be fine. Do probably pretty well in that matchup early game against Ornn. So, I don't know. I like to say, I think we should have an interesting game here. A mix of early game interestingness, which is, you know, Bard. Love Bard, man. Love Bard. Let's see if we can get an interesting Bard game. Same with Zoe. How does Bard and Sivir go together? I mean, I think Sivir is probably one of those. When I see a Bard, I always think about the ADC. Marksman kind of has to be a little bit better at being in lane solo, because I think Bard wants to kind of roam a lot. And I think Sivir is one of those ADCs that can be in lane solo, especially if you're going up against another scaling bot lane. If you're going up against Jinx Lulu probably can play a little bit aggressive, but also it's not like it's a Nautilus or a Blitzcrank or something, right? Where like they can force the issue a little bit easier. So I think that Bard is actually probably a pretty good pick in this situation here, and you can probably get some value. Bard is probably going to be allowed to stay out of lane a little bit. So that should be interesting. Bard from the Heretic. Their always question is, how much Bard do they play? Let's open it up the LP.gg. I hope the name is just Heretic. Oh, it's definitely not. Dang it. Alright, let's go to the roster sheet. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Heretic hashtag Mikey. Alright, Heretic. What is your champion pool? Peaked at Master 204 LP, the highest ranked player, I think probably in the tournament right now. Maybe him and Pat, actually P Street. It's probably around the same. Melio, Sona, Seraphim, Blitzcrank. Don't see a lot of Bard. It doesn't mean that there couldn't be Bard. Let's look at the mastery score. Definitely a lot of Melio. And see why the Melio was banned. Mastery score. So top mastery champions are Melio, Blitzcrank, Sona, Seraphim, Mel, Braum, Lulu, Karma, Rel, Renata, Pike, Thresh, Brand, Rakan. I don't see Bard at all. You got a Bard account, or are we just not a Bard player? Do you have to be a Bard player to play Bard competitive? I feel like Bards, to me, I feel like people that play Bard are like Bard one tricks, you know what I mean? I feel like Bard is like one of those characters where like if you play Bard, you play Bard. Also, Bard's so much fun. If you play Bard, how can you not play Bard? If that makes sense. Like, I feel like if you're a Bard player, you really enjoy playing Bard. Like, personally, if I support, hey, I'll play Bard every chance I get. Alright, well, we'll see if Heretic has the Bard plays. Maybe this is not the Bard account, and there's another account that is the Bard account. Watch one of these accounts be called Bard. We have Emerzy Mikey, Afterlife Mikey, Dear God. Thresh, Pike, Rakan. Our game. We might be ready to go to the game here soon. Okay, there's some 12,000 mastery points on this account. A little bit of Bard. Alright, let's get it. Here we go into the client draft. For this one, I should actually have an overlay. We were using Drafter today, which I have been told is a better alternative to Draft Low, but we don't have an overlay that fits the UI for Drafter. So, but I mean, these sites usually aren't too like ugly. I think it's fine. We didn't get new. What? Oh, this guy. Top lane ring. Top lane is am I right? All right, there was a mistake. Let's I was looking at some lead content creator safe music. They have like these this is Diana, like on the Riot Games music channel. Just sessions. I was enjoying the Talia one the other day. Uh, 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 uh. So listen to this. So we know this is also creator safe. This is League of Legends based. You know, this is made by Riot Games Music. All right. Something a little new today. I was zoned out. Whoops. They were ready for me. Huh. I wonder what was the intended purpose of the sound of these soundtracks they posted. This is on the Riot Games music channel. It's called Star Session Star Garden Talia, a creative save collection. Riot Games music. This is supposed to be, you supposed to listen to this while you play League of Legends, or? I wonder what the thing is here. I mean, it's a vibe, I suppose. We should be loading into the game here soon. We just hit that spectator delay. We do see IQ Islander on the Ornn in the top lane, learning on Zehen in the jungle, Swagasm on the Malzahar in the mid lane, Lake on Simper, and Heretic on Bard. Another time we see Enemy 1 on Atox, Enemy 2 on Wukong, Enemy 3 on Zoe, Enemy 4 on Jinx, and Enemy 5 on Lulu. This bug has been in the spectator client for years. 4 years, pretty much the entire time we've done BTL. We're already pushing year 10 of BTL. Year 6 of me doing it. This is season 19. Imagine that entire time. Oh, that's a spectator bug. I'm like, did they just swap chamber after loading in? What the fuck? No, okay. Spectator bug. But that's crazy that this bug has been in the game for that long and they just haven't. Do they even care? Do they just not care? For like they just don't care. Anyways, we're going to hit you guys with the 1 minute ad break while we wait for the spectator delay so that we can turn off the pre-roll ads for those that may be joining us later. And we will see you guys right after the break. Don't change that number on the dial. Stay tuned in and locked in with me to watch Spectre Gaming versus Team Chopped. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. All right, almost forgot to pause. We didn't really have to pause. I just wanted to make sure that we could turn off the music. But let's get into it. game number 1 between Spectre Gaming and Team Shocked. Nothing too crazy will be happening here at the beginning. We are going to have 3 people potentially approaching Jungle Jim. Jungle Jim is certainly a see that these people are all approaching Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim. All right, we're just gonna do the classic invade for the Vision ward. I'm surprised that they didn't do it on the other side. I feel like that's usually the immediate reaction. Is that okay? You're gonna run at us and put some Vision deep in our jungle. We're gonna do the same thing to you. But no, so far we haven't. Let's see, is our sound okay? Let's see, we'll bump that up a bit. Make sure we get our music in there. Here we go. Or what if we just clear that? Do the back and the early red trinket, and that's going to be a cleared ward. That's funny. Alright, we do see some potential level 1 shenanigans in the bot lane. How do they do it? The Q could come out huge. And the Q is going to land onto... Oh my god, that actually is a lot of damage onto Lulu. Getting the electric blockers up, but we're going to get some auto attack back from one of BPC onto the Sivir. So Sivir is going to take some damage as well. So not too terribly one-sided. So we get some action on both sides there. But still, this is the past year, 2025. It feels like that is a year of bot lane level 1 cheeses, since we don't have to... bot lanes don't have to... what's the card? What's the word? What's that thing people used to do back in the old days? Leash. They don't have to leash for their jungles anymore. That's right. Oh my god, this Bard is being so aggressive. There's the flash forward, and there's the ignite, and Lulu's gonna be very low, but will live. Lulu used heal. Alright, we were talking about his Heretic, the Bard player. So far being very aggressive on that Bard with those Qs, with those electrocute pots. Something that Bard is very good about is just doing that early damage with that electrocute. And Heretic taking advantage. We're gonna be paying attention to the music and how it transitions this game. Actually, yeah, let's turn that up. Give me that. You see Wukong here on the bot side. Heretic is walking up yet again. Gonna be very aggressive. Wukong is nearby. Heretic's not gonna get hit with the zap, so it should be okay. We do see both junglers on the bottom side of the map, so we could see something interesting happening. Wukong, actually, Jungle Jim is actually going to head down on his way. Lulu's gonna hit the flash forward. There's the polymer. There's the first blood. Bard is going to be the one to go down first. Being a little bit too aggressive with the jungler nearby. Swagger's going to get low in the mid lane, but it should live. And Learning is on the way mid, but it does look like there's not going to be a kill. No takes backsies. So that's going to be first blood going over to Team Chopped. Onto the Bard that was playing this a little bit too aggressively as the Wukong was too close. Alrighty then. Well, that kind of changed some things. And there is a ward here, so that should be no successful gank in the top lane. Wood user NGA gonna back off. I'm curious to see what this Zahan does, man. This is my first time. I know literally nothing about the champion. I don't know the name of any of the builders or nothing. Let's see the name of some of the builders. The Q is called the Darkened Glaive. The W is called Dreaded Return. And Ariat Rush. And Grim Deliverance. Oh, okay. Wait, what's his ulti? Gaining 50% damage to cast. Huh? Okay. We don't. Alright. I learned nothing from going through those, but we learned some of the names. Realize knowing the names are useless if I don't know what it looks like. Whatever it's cast. You can usually guess. If it's And for a lot of champions, you can kind of guess, oh, this is probably their Q, their W3. There's a little bit of a theme to them. Let me pull up chat in case anyone's actually talking. I wasn't actually paying attention. The Discord link on Twitch doesn't work. What? Really? The Discord link on the Twitch doesn't work? How's that possible? How long has that been the case? This is the first game. This is game 1, yes. Hello, Uwu 365. Uwu every day of the year. What's up? 2-0 Cat Cowboys. Oh, did they? Who's that up against? Who's the other team? Lost Rats. Did you guys do it, the Lost Rats? I'm rooting for Lulu. Hey, Lulu had a nice aggressive play early to help the team secure first blood onto Heretic, onto the Bard. The Bard is still playing very aggressive. Bard said, I don't care if I die. We up. All hands all day. It don't matter. Whoa, wait. I looked away. I did not. Did I? I missed Ornn getting a kill. When did that happen? Oh, here comes Heretic. Heretic is also going to once again go down from the gang from Jungle Gym. That's going to be 2 kills in the bot lane, both of them on Heretic. Bard! I was wondering, is Heretic a Bard player or is he just choosing Bard? Because I feel like if you're choosing Bard, you have to be a Bard player. Bard's one of those one-trick champions. Look, how is Zoe doing? I was also interested to see how Zoe does in this game. In general, don't see a lot of Zoe. Zoe's going to use the Randuin's Omen. That was hilarious that she had Randuin's Omen. And there is an invade on the top side of the map. See, I like this, especially if they are aware that the enemy team is doing Dragon. There's nothing they can do about it. You got to do a cross-map play. Make a cross-map play. They're doing Dragon. We can't do anything about that. Do something on the other side of the map. Even if it's just as simple as invading the enemy's jungler on the top side of the map. Take something. You don't just want to give up the Dragon for nothing. So they got something back that is going to be the first Dragon going over to Team Chopped. Alright, Lake is going to eat that zap. Bard's gonna walk up some more. We got some fights here in the top lane. I wish I missed. Do I go back and find where that kill is? 826. Alright, we're at 830. Alright guys, we'll be returning to 830. Let's go find, was it this one? I have it up here. Underneath the tower? Don't tell me he did it to him. Oh, he did it to him underneath the tower. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess that's how that happened. All right, back to 830. It's like we never left. And we're going to see the Grubs get taken here by the side of Spectre Gaming. Did I turn this music up too loud? Let me know if you think that music is too loud. We got the background Christmas music. I know it sounds real slow and real like kind of, not very. What's the difference in up tempo, down tempo? Why can't I think of the not fast tempo? But I swear it picks up at like 20, 25 minutes. This thing be going. What is the difference of up tempo? What is the opposite of up tempo? There has to be a word for it, right? I'm just not thinking of it. Up, down tempo, slow tempo, low tempo. He, me, you, wumbo. Alright, so far nothing's going on in the mid lane, huh? So he hasn't really been able to make anything happen. There hasn't been any ganks from Spectre Gaming as well. I felt like if you have a Malzahar, especially post 6, you want to gank that, no? Zoe has a little bit of mobility, but not really. Her ultimate's like a fake mobility, so I feel like, hey, here's how I'm disappointed so far. I'm disappointed in the use of Bard, because I feel like there has been no use of Bard except for Bard dying in lane 2 times. What have you been doing in lane all the time, buddy? Oh, we could have a little bit of a fight here in the top lane. There's the flash. He's going to be able to flash the ulti. However, Zahen is here, and he does the Zahen thing. And he does the Zahen thing. And he does the Zahen thing, because I have no idea what he's doing. But he does get the kill. I have no idea. I don't know what happened there. Was that the E, the Q, the W? Don't know. Looks like he did melee range things. The slashes time, restores his recast. He does something. Oh, we're gonna have Heretic potentially going down again. Heretic does go down again. Oh no. And Heretic goes down for the 3rd time. All 3 kills. No. All of Team Chop's 3 kills are all on Heretic. Heretic on this Bard has died 3 times. Oh no, I wanted to believe. Like maybe, I know the stats, OP.G doesn't show that there's any games, but I wanted to believe that he could still be a Bard player. But oh, it's not looking like it so far. And there's Zoe. He's gonna have an incredible roam. Here we go, Team Chopped getting the kill underneath the in between the 1st and 2nd tower. Jungle Jen's gonna be in a lot of trouble here though. Gonna spin twice, gonna look for it, and oh, Zahen does the Zahen thing. I have no idea what just happened there. However, Zoe looks to be in a lot of trouble between a lot of people. Is going to get hit by the Malzahar ultimate. Is going to go down. Hey, see, sometimes it's just so simple with Malzahar. I hope the good games win. The good games win. That's interesting. The good games? So you just want, mean that you just want a good game? Hey, Warren kind of slapping up here. Okay, HR's gonna pop the ulti. I'm gonna get a little bit, slapped back a little bit. Zahen is, does Zahen have CC? Is that a knock up there? Is that from Zahen? Zoe is going to die, yeah. Okay, now we are seeing some action going towards the Malzahar. Malzahar now 2-0, Zahen 2-0 as well. Was deleted by a moderator. Oh man, what happened? Oh, whoa, wait. Is there some way for me to see what happened? What'd they say? I'm so curious. I should be able to see what was it. Someone advertising view button. Oh, okay. Alright. Never mind. That's boring. I thought it was something spicy. Someone came in, saw Black Assault, and said, N-word, 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 N-word. Something like that. That used to happen more often. Doesn't really happen these days. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Thank you.
Turret plating will soon fall.
It's a little bit late, but who do you guys think are going to win this game? I forgot we used to do this. Remember prediction, channel predictions? Who wins game 1? Let's see. We have Spectre Gaming on the blue side. We have Team Chopped on the red side. That game is still close enough. I think this could be an interesting question. TSM. You know what's so funny? So this year, LTA Finals, you know, previously known as LCS, so literally only known as LTA for this year, they're now going back to LCS, was in Dallas. Well, kind of in Dallas. It was in one of our suburbs. But anyway, so me and a friend went, and it was, I think, FlyQuest versus VKS. That's one of the teams from, oh, here we go. A Bard ulti is going to land onto Zoe. Learning, however, is going to be really low. I don't know what Zahen does, but Zahen is going to get super low. Zahen is now has his full thing, and now he's reviving. It's the old Aatrox, and Swaggas is going to be on a killing spree. There's a flash forward. There's the evil back around. It's not going to land. And the fight is over. It's going to be a 2-0 fight win for Spectre Gaming. Zahen doing the revival thing. anyways, what I was saying is that at that LTA finals, it was FlyQuest versus BTS, right? And the only chant I remember hearing in the crowd was at some point there were TSM chants in the crowd. We were saying TSM, TSM. TSM was nothing, has been dead, has not been a team in League of Legends for years now. And we were all such old League of Legends fans. This is back in the LCA prime, right? Back in the prime days of LCS, when LCS was interesting and entertaining, we had multiple personalities that everybody liked and everybody watched LCS. Remember those days when America had hope? Back in like 2016, 2017, those times? Man, so fun. It was fun that we had TSM chants. It was also kind of sad because nobody knew the current teams. Still the most iconic NA org, right? Remember 2016? Remember whenever we believed? Just imagine if Double Lift didn't dash into that victor. That Worlds, huh? That hope of 2016, yes, that was. I think that is when that happened. I think 2016 was the infamous Double Lift getting deleted by, was it Crown on Victor? I don't know. Whenever they had the Double Lift Barracks team, where it's like this is probably the best team America's ever put together. And now FlyQuest was like an incredible team, right? FlyQuest was like 15-1 or something like that going into that playoff series. And FlyQuest was like so unbeatable domestically. And then they went to Worlds and they got demolished in like the Swiss stage. Still didn't make it to knockout stage. We haven't made it to knockout stage in so long. America's so bad. It's so sad. There's just no hope at this point. I think that's why Americans don't even NA doesn't even watch that much anymore. The game is dead locally. Like domestically, it's like, man, it's our game. It's from NA. Look at Heretic, potentially getting caught out yet again. That's the fourth death for Mr. Heretic on the bar, but the team is doing well on the top side of the map. Oh, can you guys hear the music changing now? Do you hear that? You know what's crazy as well? And Worlds is coming to NA next year. It's going to be in NA. Actually, it's going to be back in that same city, that same suburb in Dallas. And I don't know why. First of all, that place was relatively small. I don't know how it could be good enough to host a Worlds event. But also, and then I thought about it. Oh, that's because they know that no one from America really cares. People aren't going to travel domestically for that. There's not that many NA fans compared to like in China and Korea. You have to have these huge venues because people are going to show up to watch their teams play. Who in America is going to show up? Who's going to travel for that domestically? Because you're not cheering for an American team, right? Our teams suck. You can kill the man, but not the idea. That's a good point, yeah. And it makes some sense. I mean, it's the same type of... It's another dark-end character, so it's kind of cool. Cool. We got the old Aatrox. I don't know if it was as fast as ulti. What is the part that revive? Is it not his... No, it's not that. It's his passive. Revive has a 186 cooldown. Okay, so 3-minute cooldown. I think NYC is still the best place to host a LoL event in NA. Yeah, they will have finals in Madison Square Garden. So there were 2 cities that were named for next year's World event. They named Allen, Texas, hilarious, makes no sense, and NYC. Which I'm like, okay, they'll have Madison Square Garden, that makes sense. But damn, even here in Dallas, there are better facilities than the one in Allen, Texas. I mean, that makes just no sense for me. We're gonna have the dragon is starting to be the second dragon in the game for. Oh my God! Look at all that! Woo! There's a lot of stuff going on. I can't even necessarily say what exactly happened, but that's gonna be multiple kills going down. We're gonna have the revive, and it looks like Team Chopped is actually getting chopped up. That's a double kill for the Sivir. Heritage, St. Jungle Gym, and it's just the Zoe left alive. And yep, that's going to be the dragon going over to Spectre Gaming. I couldn't really even tell you what happened there. Random ass Allen, Texas. I know, right? Allen, Texas. I saw that when they put Allen, Texas. You mean the suburb of Dallas? Allen, Texas is such a far suburb of Dallas. It's like multiple suburbs away. It doesn't even touch Dallas. It's like north of, I think, Garland and Plano, next to McKinney. It's such a sub. If you look it on the map. It's so far away from main Dallas. I thought I was about to watch Sivir die to a tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
New York City and Allen, Texas. What the fuck? Swiss stays in Toronto, son. Yeah. Honestly, personally, of course, I live in Dallas, so I wanted to be here in Dallas. I love that. But Why not the Cowboy Stadium or something like that? Like, why not even the American Airlines Center where the Mavericks play? There's so many different places. No, the facility they use, no professional sports team plays in the facility they use. It's literally just an event center in the middle of like a shopping mall. It's so weird. It's like not like a shopping mall, it's like an outlet mall. It's like outdoor shops, you know, like an area where they have a bunch of shops that are all like kind of close by each other, kind of walkable. But either way, it's not like a large event spot. Not even like a convention center or something like that. It's so weird to me. It's like we're a WNBA team. Like no offense, but like we're a WNBA team would play. Like it's not that large. It's actually comparable to where our WNBA team plays, which is also in Arlington. At least that would be closer to the other stuff. And oh my God, Spectre Gaming going wild. A basketball stadium would be the perfect sample. Yeah, right? Like where the Mavericks play, American Airlines Center. That's also where our hockey team plays. American Airlines Center is a much larger facility. Like this place is not very large at all. The Allen, Texas event spot is not it. It's like kind of maybe a college arena. Which for LCS finals is fine. Whenever I saw LCS finals twice now. I also saw it in St. Louis in 2019, which is also a great banger series. That was Team Liquid versus TSM. That was Bjergsen versus Double Lift. That was a fantastic one. Spring finals 2019, and that was in St. Louis at a college, like at like a college arena, like a college basketball arena. And I felt that was a perfect facility for that size of event. That was great. It would probably be empty if the LCS and LC teams. No, I will say no. If the LCS teams actually made it to play there in America, I think that would be like you could probably pull some numbers. But the problem is with having Worlds in NA, or the NA teams suck and aren't even gonna make it past the Swiss stage. So when you get to like the knockout stage, like to the later stages, it doesn't matter because like you're not gonna have a hometown crowd there because there's no hometown team. If like I don't know, if like I don't even be paying attention to LCS anymore, NA. So like I don't even know what the teams are. It looks like FlyQuest may have imploded this past year after losing at Worlds, so I don't know what's going on. Bippo has his own problems, so really can't even think of any like American players that really have like a lot of pull these days. Like I feel like there are more fans of Los Ratones than there are any fans of any NA teams. Like there are more NA fans of Los Ratones than there are any fans of any actual NA like professional teams. And I think that's sad, man. Like, where are the personalities? Where's Aframu and Double Lift and Bjergsen and like all the people used to it was so sad. The meet and greets at the LTA event were of retired players. It was like Double Lift, it was Pobelter, and I think it was like Sneaky or something like that. The double the meet and greets weren't even current professional players. Because people don't know them, they don't care. More LCK fans in NA than LCS fans, probably, at this point. But LCS used to be so huge. LCS used to have such a fandom. Go back 5 years, man. We really cared. It's sad. It's so sad. Can NA ever come back in League of Legends? Or is it like just completely over, dude? Because, like, it would be so fun to have an LCS team to believe. Because, like, the production value is still fantastic. Like, it's really cool to go to a Riot, like, esports event. Pros of Shima a lot. And we aren't winning Worlds, guys, so let's focus on branding ourselves. That's a good point. We used to have, like, Void Boy. Like, there were a lot of, like Skara and, like, I'm a Cutie Pie. There was a lot of personalities that also were streaming a lot. So there's just the personality there, too. And perhaps they're just like too busy scrimming all the time. Maybe an NA team should take a similar approach to Los Ratones, and like kind of make the personalities be a little bit more popular. Because yeah, people don't really care anymore. Like I can name so many personalities from back in the day. Wow, Orange getting ripped apart here. Team Chop making a play up in the top side of the map. But Malzahar is going to be teleporting. Is Malzahar going to be okay? They're actually not going to die Malzahar, so he's going to be fine. Meanwhile, that's going to be the third dragon going over to Spectre Gaming as they secure their second Cloud Drake of the game and put themselves on Soul Point. It's so sad that we're like essentially like a wild card region when it comes to Worlds. It's so sad that it's not even close. It's like not even. It's not even like we can't even pretend here. But and then also I think it's also the reason where there's like technically the most money in it. I think there's the most money in NA League of Legends. That may not be true anymore, but I know at some point that was definitely the case. That's how we got talent from overseas to come over here. Remember whenever Piglet came to NA? Didn't that make no sense? Why did SKT World Champion Piglet, who apparently he was a terrible, like whenever you hear Dom talk about it, apparently he was an absolute terrible cancer on the team. I was like, there was this money. We were able to get, we got Impact, right? Remember C9 Impact? Like, we got players to come here to NA because we just had money to spend on it. And we could get these professionals from other parts of the world to come here because we couldn't get any homegrown talent. Now the teams seem like they are like, I don't even know like who's an American. Like, how was Bwipo here on an NA team? And like one of the most recognizable NA players is Bwipo, but he's a European player. I know him for making it to finals on a European team. Inspired? I think Inspired is European too. Like what? And that's like our best NA player. To be fair, Bjergsen was our best NA player for a while too, and also came from Europe. But I mean, he was here for a long time. For fair. We had, we did have Bjergsen and others in the past. That's fair. At least he's offering the same amount more money now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great, and LCS, then players from NA, yeah. Yeah, the Bjergsen thing. NA players are going there now? Ah, really? I said the melting pot of the world. In theory, the USA is the melting pot of the world. In theory, I don't know how true that is. That becomes an actuality. I feel like we try every time. Oh my God, what was that? Is that a Zehen? Was that pool, that CC, was that Zehen? I don't even know. It could be. Zehen's doing some stuff. We're going to have a double kill from Malzahar. And Lulu is dead. And that's going to be the Baron. 22-11 rate. 8K gold lead here for Spectre Gaming. It would be nice to be the melting pot is such a nice fantasy, but I feel like we are actively fighting against it all the time as a country. But that's a whole nother issue, a whole nother question. But we try to bring in international talent, at least for on the other side, from League of Legends perspective. Yeah, nowadays, oh yeah, for sure. You're the only person that gambled on this game. Your gamble doesn't seem like much of a gamble now. Oh, he's like, I don't care, Malzahar. I'm still the top laner. What you doing? Beat him up. Oh, Malzahar's like, no, burn. Yep, got him. Yeah, swag guys with the thumbs up. Turns out I don't need mechanics. Look at all this fancy stuff you're doing. I'm gonna just walk away while you burn. And I mean, Malzahar is 6-1-11, and Aatrox is 1-5 to be 1-6 now. To be fair. Oh, you guys hear the music change? Look at that. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you have all the mechanics. Sometimes you just get slapped by the purse, right? Just the wallet diff. Just get like, you can have all the mechanics in the world, but sometimes they just slap you with their fat wallet, and you just can't beat that. See, the music is starting to pick up now. I never notice this when I'm playing the game. Does this happen? Obviously, this can't just be spectator. But like in game, the music be picking up like this too. It's a banger. This is like the end of the holiday Christmas music of the holiday Christmas movie, where things are going well. Like, oh, this is like, oh, the heroes are doing good things now, and like, or like, you know, things are going, you know. It is you think wait, is it just spectator? Why would they have music just for spectator? Is that just a spectator thing? There's no way. That's right is right. I ever cared about spectator. Might be a bug. Wait, what's a bug? The music can't be a bug. This is a feature.
destroyed.
You hearing music right now? I am hearing music right now. Are you not hearing music? You don't hear this?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
What? You guys don't hear the music? You trolling me? Is it too low? Hold on.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, it's over.
A summoner has disconnected.
That is game one.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed. A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, you need to turn your own volume up. Oh, okay. Well, that's game one. Gonna go over to Spectre Gaming, a pretty dominant game one. It was a little bit back and forth for a little bit at the beginning there, but then it was pretty much all Spectre after that. Let's go to the post-game screen. Let's look at the damage numbers. Most damage in the game is going to be done by the Malzahar, doing 27,000 damage, followed up by 20,000 by the Zahen, and then 19,000 from Zoe. Zoe actually did a lot of damage. Those damage numbers, I was concerned about Zoe in a competitive setting, kind of being more of a single target champion, but was able to do a lot of damage in that game. And we'll see what adjustments are made here by Team Top for game number 2 as game number 1 goes to Spectre Gaming. We'll catch you guys after a short break, and we'll get ready for game number 2. And we'll play this Riots playlist here. This Talia thing. Here we go. similar, almost actually the exact same fans as game number 1. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But then why did the team shop change anything? But they're going to go with the same fans. Maybe these champions are just they decide these champions are just too strong on the meta, so we gotta let them know. Okay, let me turn down the volume on the desktop audio a little bit. Coggles. Are we going more with the late game ADCs, the scaling lanes? Kai'Sa kind of, I would consider Kai'Sa a scaling lane. Let's go no fearless draft. No fearless draft. This should be fearless draft. This is fearless draft, right? Yeah, it is fearless. Let me see these champions that are used. It's fearless draft. I will say the other site did show us what champions were already used. I would like to have seen that. I'm a hater. You're a hater of Fearless? You don't like Fearless? I thought Fearless was universally loved. Talia Nocturne, lots of like map mobility around the map, right? Lots of like Nocturne, Talia, they can kind of gank from far away, so maybe we'll see some 4-man, 5-man parties down in the bot lane this game. Kai'Sa, Ahri, Jax once again picking up the mid lane pick in the first rotation here for Spectre Gaming. Very similar to how they drafted in game number 1. Also waiting to pick supports until the second half of the draft. Did they do that game 1? They did. All right. They went jungle, mid, we see. Maybe they're doing the same thing. All right. Similar thing. Emilio banned out. Interesting that they banned the Emilio because I believe Spectre is one that has a huge Emilio player. Emilio is just a strong ADC general to pair next to Kog'Maw. I'm realizing they no longer have the Lulu available, so Lulu was played in game number 1 because Lulu Kog'Maw obviously is also another well-known combination. And they are banning out the aggressive supports that do support Kai'Sa's passive. You know, Kai'Sa does like to be with the Nautilus and engages so she can ult in as a follow-up. Mundo and Scion, some big tanky boys in this game. We also got the people that be eating the big tanky boys. Blitzcranker! Blitzcranker is always an interesting pick to see here in competitive as well. It's one of those feast or famine picks to me. I mean, it really depends on the Blitzcrank player. I think sometimes you can make that champion useful even if you're not necessarily hitting the hook or if there's not a good hook target. But I feel like, yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. It's not a consistently useful support, I would say. And we're gonna have the Janna here from Spectre, from Team Chopped. Oh, Karma, actually. Okay, Karma. Okay. We see Karma a little bit more often. Janna would have been interesting. I feel like we hardly ever see Janna. We are going to see the Karma. And also, Karma is going to be able to kind of poke out the Blitzcrank. But, yeah, I mean, if you land the hook on Kog'Maw, congratulations. Fantastic. Good stuff. If you land the hook on Scion, and then Sion's a big boy. That's a big boy. It's a big target. But we will see. So I feel like that can be tough. Fearless. We're just to see people perfect team composition. Pick comp versus skirmish comp vibe so far. Mega tanks in the top lane. Mega big boys in the top lane, yep. That's true. Pick comp versus skirmish comp. It could have been a little bit more pick compy, I feel. I feel like the bot lane, if you're talking about the pick comp is, well, who's the pick comp? I would think of the pick comp was kind of team top a little bit. If they can like kind of dive onto whoever they find with Nocturne to Leah, but there's not lots of CC that enables that. But on the other side, oh wait, no, never mind. Spectre even if it has Spectre has more of a game cog before the second half of the draft. I see. Now in the second half of the draft, Spectre has more of the kink with the pick concept. They have the Blitzcrank and the Ahri, I suppose. But then who you pick? A little bit rough. Just hook Scion. Yeah, that's the potential problem there, right? I mean, ideally you hook Kog'Maw, but also ideally Kog'Maw would never be able to get hooked because of the Scion. But I will say, outside of this, unlike other times where there's like no good, I will say Blitzcrank does have multiple people he could hook here. It's not just the Scion. I mean, Nocturne would probably be a little bit tough to hook, but if you get Talia and the Karma, that's not necessarily a bad hook. They could also kill those people, kind of try to knock them down. So, not the worst. It could be worse. And then they brawl him up. The identity is not so clear to me. Blitzcrank Kai'Sa also seems strange to me. I mean, I guess you could have Blitzcrank kind of play far away from Kai'Sa, but it feels like it's not necessarily, Blitzcrank's not necessarily an engager that then enables Kai'Sa. Like you could have done like Alistar here, no? Instead of Blitzcrank, something like an Alistar or something of the like. Like the Nautilus was banned, and so was the Rel and Braum and stuff. But there are other. I think Alistar's a. I was actually just watching a video the other day how Alistar in World's history is technically one of the most banned champions in World's history. Mostly because of that time whenever Alistar top AD was super broken. So not just because of the champion, but I think that was probably like 2015, 2014, something like that. But Alistar's always a good champion. I think I would have liked the Alistar there. But Blitzcrank is always interesting. We'll see what happens in level 1. I think Blitzcrank is definitely very interesting in level 1. He's always useful. Yeah, unlike, and I would argue that Blitzcrank is one of the champions that is not always useful, as opposed to something like an Alistar. Anyways, we have about 1 minute and 38 seconds of the Spectre. We're going to hit you guys with that 1 minute ad break so that we can turn off the pre-roll ads for those that are joining us after the game starts. And we will catch you guys after the break. We'll trade this music out for our lovely Christmas music. But because you can hear it, listen to it now. What, before things get too crazy here, although we do have the Blitzcrank, so things should probably be crazy here at level 1, so we'll see if anything happens.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, they didn't all go down mid. That all go down mid. Get that to Leah. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. You gotta Blitzcrank. You gotta make things happen. They did the same thing that they did before. And now Jungle Jim's gonna recall and get a red ward, red trinket and clear it? No? Is he not gonna do it? He did it last time. Maybe he doesn't. Ah, come on, dude. I want to see a play for the Blitzcrank. I want to see that all 5 of us go down bot lane and go down top lane, look for a hook. I want to see a flash. I want to see something. We got a Blitzcrank. This is one of the few things that Blitzcrank like enables you to do. Like, hey, you know what? We got a Blitzcrank. We're giving up some lane pressure, some other stuff. But you know what? This level 1 stuff was something that we can do. Jungle Jim is not going to opt to go for the red trinket. Oh, perhaps was that ward already used? Okay. So if you use your green ward, like your green trinket, if you back and get red trinket, will it not be up for you to be able to come back and sweep? Is that reason why? That maybe he's not doing it this time? I see his trinket ward is already down. That would make some sense to me. All right, Blitzcrank, let's see it. Yeah, baby. Here's the thing. You gotta throw the hook. Even if you're missing them, you gotta throw it. You gotta let them know that you're willing to throw it. You gotta have that pressure. You gotta throw the hook. We got a tank matchup in the top lane, but these tanks are tanks that kind of like to fight, so we'll see. This is not. It's not like we got like Maokai Horn or something like that up here, or like Malphite. You know, these are tanks that fight. Eagle on them. Yeah, there we go. Heretic on the Bard. I will say I was a little bit disappointed by the early game of the Bard, but we got Blitzcrank. Yeah, baby, yeah! And we got the hook. There we go. There's the ignite. This is similar to what happened early game as on the Bard actually last game. Heretic was able to flash to support a. Oh, whoa, that support. The support landed the hook and then immediately DC'd. Dang. We'll switch scenes here. And they're ready. Okay. Okay, we're doing Blitzcrank things, baby. There's the hook onto Karma. Karma's gonna go down. It's gonna be first blood going over to Spectre Gaming. And we're doing the late. Hey, this is an invade too. We're getting a late invade, baby. We're using the Blitzcrank. All right, look at that invade on the blue buff. That's why is everybody there? What is going on? That's the late invade, baby. They did get the invade off. They just did it in 3 minutes instead of 1. That was interesting. Well played, I would say. Well played, if I do say so myself. Jolly well played. Good day. Okay, yeah, sign up there. Fighting with that boy. Close. Hey, Blitzcrank has a lot of pressure right now. He's making things happen, making things shake. Make it so Kog'Maw does not have an easy time in lane, so he can't be a monster later. You gotta pressure them. Man has a weak early game. Pressure him. Jax is here. Blitzcrank is hitting the W. Blitzcrank is the. Oh my God! Swag has him as well. Whoa! What are they doing? They Okay, there is a ward behind them. They should be aware. They're not doing it. Okay. No, there's the flash forward. Oh my God, and they're on Karma. Oh, there's the flashes as well. Oh my God, they're being so aggressive there. I feel like they were too close to the tower for that play to work, but I respect it, baby. There's going to be the flash off of Kog'Maw. I'm picking that. Hey, Kog'Maw flash down. Kog'Maw's flash is down. That means we can make a play later. Ooh, a nice charm from Swagasm. A nice shove from the mid lane. I need to know how to say their names. The mid lane from Team Chop. The mid lane of support from Team Chop. I got nothing. I should look at maybe what their Discord names are. What are the names on Discord actually? Maybe that is what I should be calling them. Hold on. I have that somewhere. The mid lane. Well, that one is named Ex-Captain. And the other one is named Kahuna. Okay. I'll save that for next time. Talia, potentially in a lot of trouble here, no? Jax? Oh, doesn't make it in time. All right. I was thinking like, hey, Jax is in a dangerous position. And it's probably never seen him before. RKO. Watch out, watch out, watch out. 500 gold lead here at 6 minutes for Spectre Gaming. That late invade play at 3 minutes being the only kill that has happened so far in this game. Okay. And suddenly we got more kills. I looked down and we got more kills. We got a kill down there in the bottom. Is going to be the Feats of Warfare. We're also going to get the neutral objective in the top lane, also secured by Spectre Gaming. Spectre Gaming, still with just a 600 gold. 600. The gold lead is the exact same, although they have 2 more kills. I missed something. I have to check my phone. I missed something. I feel like I missed a lot. What happened here? Okay, good hook. Oh, I missed another good hook. Okay, they traded the kill back there. I see. That's how it happened. And what happened here? Oh, Nocturne had a bad time. Whoa, how long did I look away for? How did all this happen in like 30 seconds? Yep. Yep, got bullied by, yeah, poor Nocturne. I understand now. I understand it now. I understand it now. All right, let's get back up to game speed. Okay, nothing's happening. All right, go. And back in the bot lane, Heretics being aggressive is gonna W4 flash back out, but Swagasm is here. It is not over. There's going to be the charm that is going to land, and Melkturd is going to get in here as well, but Ari is still going to get the kill. And there's the flash up by Swagasm, and Ari still should be fine. Oh my god, the hook is going to land. I want to be PC. I want to be PC. Now they're going to try to but the Kog'Maw is still so very low, and base is going to be low as well, and is going to go down, and the Kog'Maw passive is not going to grab a kill. And that's some more kills going over to Spectre Gaming is now open a 6-2 kill lead here at 10 minutes into the game. And that gives them about a 1.5k, 1.6k gold lead now. Alright, the fixed potential here. Ari, Swagasm with the roams here, getting a lot of work done. And we are seeing a lot of things happening in the bot lane. 2, 1, and 3 for the Kai'Sa, 1, 1, and 4 for the Blitzcrank. They have 5 out of 6 KP. And look at top lane has 1. Things are not happening. I mean, you can look at the champions been playing the top lane. You could probably guess that top lane's not going to get a lot of attention early on in this game. And that's fair. Look at Mundo. That man has 3 giant spells. Love it, baby. Ooh, Swagasm picking up some more kills here in the bot lane. The Fiesta in the bot lane continues to be true. Bot lane Clown Fiesta, baby. And they're gonna kill the Kog'Maw. They have been focusing on this Kog'Maw, shutting this Kog'Maw down. Fiesta in the bot lane early game is not so good for a Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw does not want this type of laning phase. For the love of God, can we just farm through the lane? Huh? What happens to farming through lane? What happens to that? No, we're just gonna keep fighting, all right, motherfuckers. And they're just gonna keep fighting. And Karma comes back to lane and immediately gets pulled and nearly dies. 10-2 lead here, 4k gold lead for Spectre Gaming. And they just keep they're just keeping their pedal to the metal, staying on the gas. Did Lulu win? No. No, Lulu did not win. If I remember correctly, yeah, Lulu was team chopped. Lulu did not win. I'm so sad. Oh, we're doing something in the top lane. They're going after Sion. Oh, no. Alright, here it is. They're going after Sion. Oh, actually, wait, they just beat the tower up. Never mind. Sion may actually go down, and Sion is going to go down, and they are able to make a play in the top lane. My God, Mundo demolished that tower. Jesus. I was like, I don't know, this may not go so well, but the tower was gone, actually. I didn't realize the tower was already dead. And now that opens up an 11-2 lead here for Spectre Gaming with the 5K gold lead. On Ari's side now. Ari is on the blue side. And we have 4 people here bot lane for the Ari, except for the 3 of them are cut off by the wall, so they're not all really together.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, alrighty. Has Zahan been picked yet? Zahan was picked in game 1 of this series. And won. Zahan was played jungle by Spectre Gaming in game 1. I'm assuming I'm saying that name correct. I have no idea how to say that character champion's name, so hopefully that's right. There's going to be the flash out of Karma. And the hook by Heretic! Hey, this Blitzcrank, hey, I was talking mess about that Bard. This Blitzcrank from Heretic has been fantastic. Blitzcrank 1-1-8. Opening up a 12-2 kill lead for Spectre Gaming. And engage, basic engaging onto Talia and just killing her? Yep, okay. Sometimes that wallet diff is just gets smacked by the wallet, and smacked by the wallet it is. Indeed. Imagine being an ADC and being able to play aggressive into a mage. A 1v1. Feels good. Let's whip it out of the top lane. Maybe. IQ Island, potentially in some trouble, definitely in some trouble here. Mundo's going to go down. That's a shutdown. There are a lot of shutdowns available. Oh! And there's a hook from the Blitzcrank! Yet again! Learning's going to get low, but the Malzahar is going to, not the Malzahar, the Kog'Maw is going to go down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. To 3, it is. There are kind of a bit of a kill gap. This also means that there's a lot of shutdown money on the different characters of Spectre. We'll see if Team Chop is able to cash in on those. 6K lead. They also have. Oh, someone's in trouble. Yep, and dead. Yep, and dead. Spectre Gaming do a good job controlling vision. You see that red ward? Although somehow, actually, the ward lines are somehow on the opposite side of each other. What? The wards for... Oh, never mind. Never mind. They just put down that ward. Look at the top lane is fight. Yeah, Mundo versus Sion. Yeah, Mundo's like, yeah, I can fight this a little bit more now. These may be the only two that don't have a massive gold discrepancy between them. Yeah, they're pretty much even on gold. All the other lanes are not even at all. Like 1K in the jungle, 2K in the mid lane, 3K on ADC, 1K on support. But in top lane, they're having a nice, even, fair 1v1. Look at them. Yeah, look at them go. Yeah, director camera said, this is the story right now. Forget about the Otacon. We're going to watch top lane and then watch Karma get deleted. Oh, IQ Island, yeah. Potentially making some... Oh, nope, wait. Oh, wait, nope. Okay, wait. Oh, we're going to go back to the rest of the team, all right. No, yeah, back to the top lane. Let's get it. Yeah, Mundo. Mundo's looking for it. Oh, no. Okay, back over here. Oh, Mundo was able to get the kill top lane. Meanwhile, Kog'Maw is going to go down along with the Talia. So, oh, wait. Oh, Sion almost got the kill, the trade back kill. Oh, there's a flash forward and the taunt from Swagasm. Is he able to actually get the kill? Jump just going to walk away. So the Jump may just walk away. Okay, so Mundo is up here looking and feeling pretty good as well. But at least that was a little bit more fair of a fight compared to the other people. It's just a big, massive goal difference. Also, wait, look, since Mundo got the Warmogs first, look at the difference of Hearthstone attacks. 305 Hearthstone attacks versus 86. And here comes the Sion. It's going to run straight into the Mundo, so it's not going to have a knockup. But there is another hook onto the Kog'Maw Heretic, landing all the crucial hooks in this game. Sion's going to get a shutdown onto the Blitzcrank. Sion is pretty tanky, but it's not going to be nearly enough. However, Team Top, they're actually fighting them back, knocking them back away. IQ Island is going to go down, and they're looking potentially for more. But however, there is the charm from Swagasm, and now Basic is fighting back, actually. Kaisa and Swagasm, and that's a double kill for Kaisa. And now Swagasm, that's a triple kill for the Kaisa, and Basic kills them all. The GG's in the chat for the knockdown. The game will not end here, but I mean, it kind of is over. Like they just kind of won that 2v3 like that. Like, ooh, that's tough. And they didn't have any mana. That's tough. That's a tough one to lose. That's tough. Kog'Maw is having a not fun time. This is not a good time at all for the Kog'Maw or the Karma. 1-6, 1-13 combined in the bot lane. And the Blitzcrank is going off. Look at the Kaisa 9-1-9, 8-0-8 from the mid lane. Blitzcrank 1-2-14. A fantastic game number 2 here from Spectre Gaming. Who is the MVP of this series? At this, okay, I probably shouldn't talk like the game is over, but I'm having that thought right now. Who would we give the MVP to? And, oh, the ulti, but not the engage. As they were aware, I guess they became aware, like, all right, he's probably not alone. Very correct, very true. The Nocturne certainly would have died there. Woo! And Basic. Now legendary. Hey, look at Mundo go! Look at Mundo go! Look at Mundo go up there. He's got 2 people on him. Meanwhile, his team is ending the game. Oh, Swagasm just what? Takes a bunch of turret shots and goes down to the towers, and that's gonna give over 1,000 gold. Look at Mundo go. He's not even gonna stop the recall. Oh wait. Yeah, wait. Oh, because he's just going to kill him. He stopped his own recall. Oh, my God. Look at Mundo go. Oh, my God. He's a monster. Meanwhile, over here, and Nocturne is picking Mundo like, what is that champion? And now Sion's going to walk into the other people that do a lot of damage. Basic is legendary. That's a double kill now. And the Nexus is open. Look at Mundo go. Look at Mundo's HP just go back up. Oh, wait. But Sion. And now it's just Heretic. Oh, IQ Island. It's just the Mundo now. Is he going to be able to end it? He's not going to be able to end it. However, the minions are going crazy. The minions are going, can they clear the minions? No, they cannot. And the minions are going to end the game. Wow, we suck GG. Oh, man. Push. Indeed. Expect the game are going to win the series 2-0. You guys hear that little choo-choo sound? See, you guys see the train? Can you guys see that? Anyways, who is our MVP? Let's look at the end game damage charts. Most damage of the game is going to be done by the sign. See, look at this. Wait, what? How is this possible? Wait. Hey, top lane damage isn't real, yo. Look at this. Wait. They just beat up on each other up there. That's crazy. The Sion and the Mundo did the most damage in the game, all done to each other's massive health bars. That's so funny. That's crazy. Imagine the Sion did 39,000 damage. The most damage on the team is less than half of that. That's crazy. The Mundo and then Ari and Kaisa. That's crazy. This is the classic top lane damage isn't real type of screenshot right here. That's really funny. To me, that's really, really funny. All right, but who is our MVP? Chat, you guys got anybody to be MVP? And that top lane, I guess the last game, how did Sivir and the Malzahar do? Ornn, maybe Malzahar and Zayn. I feel like that top side did really well in game number 1. So maybe that's maybe jungle here. In this game, we have Ari, Swag as a problem. Maybe it's Swag. Maybe give it to Swag. I think the Ari roams are fantastic. Although I will say Heretic did fantastic here in game number 2. I did like the bot lane here in game number 2. I would say in game number 1, I don't think the bot lane was as strong, but it was good. Guys, give me somebody. Anybody. Who wants to come and talk? Heretic. Give it to Heretic. 1v9. Alright, but we'll talk to Heretic. I guess that's Mikey. I'm just going to say whoever was the first person to be mentioned in the chat. I'm not even in the caster booth. That's so funny. I wasn't even in the caster booth. I didn't realize this whole time I wasn't even in the chat.
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's good? We got Mikey, aka Heretic. Yeah, you are Heretic, right? Make sure I got
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
It's Heretic from Spectre Gaming.
Here, I can change my name in here for that if you want.
It can. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Like we got you on the roster sheet, anyways. You were just the first person that was mentioned in the chat. Heretic 1v9. I don't know who Michael Richardson is, but Michael Richardson says Heretic 1v9. And I will say the Blitzcrank in game number 2 was doing things, and I was talking shit in game number 1. Not gonna lie. I saw the Bard pick, and I was like, oh, most people that are picking Bard are like real Bard players, like Bard one tricks. And I was like, let me go to the account real quick and see how much Bard games Heretic plays. And I couldn't find much Bard play at all, actually. I'm like, okay, I see.
Yeah, I basically exclusively play that champion competitive. I never pull it out in solo queue.
Okay, I was literally like reading through the master list. I see Melee, I see Blitzcrank, I see Sona, Seraphine, Mel, Braum, Lulu, Karma. Like, oh, I don't really see much Bard.
Yeah.
And then whenever the game started off, I was like, ooh, okay, Bard is out here. You did the electrocute trade proc at level 1. I was like, okay, Lulu's low. And then you died 3 times in a row, and I was like, you know what? Maybe he's not a Bard player.
I had to log back in, bro. I was getting so distracted. My dad's visiting, so he was talking to me. My wife called me during that game.
Okay.
There was a whole lot going on.
Okay, fair enough.
For like 5 minutes straight, I was just running around collecting chimes, doing nothing else.
But I was really thinking, I was like, the bar's not looking. I was excited to see. I was like seeing the bar. I was excited to see the bar, but I wasn't doing it. I'm like, Heretic kind of letting me down here.
I locked in later though.
And then yeah, we saw it lock in later. The game kind of whatever you guys kind of broke the game over in game number 1, and then game number 2, you see like you were locked in from minute 1. I was like, we'll see, because I always think whenever I see Blitzcrank in competitive, I was like, this feels kind of a feast or famine champion. It kind of feels like either Blitzcrank is like winning you the game or not doing a lot. And it felt like in this game, the Blitzcrank was winning the game. Especially, I like the late. I don't know if I even call it a late invade. The 3-minute invade of the blue buff with the hook over the wall on Karma. I was like, okay, this even whenever I looked at the drafts and we see that the top lanes are kind of like just too, did you guys, by the way, the top lanes were Mundo and Sion. Like maybe not a lot's happening bot lane. This may be a Clown Fiesta bot. Like not a lot's happening top lane, so this may be a Clown Fiesta bot lane. And boy, oh boy, was it a Clown Fiesta bot lane. My God.
Sure was.
You guys are making it so. Kog'Maw's not having a good. I'm like, I was even saying, if I'm this Kog'Maw, I'm pissed as hell. I'm like, yo, why can't we just farm through the lane for the love of God? There's just so much fighting happening constantly. I just can't. I'm trying to get to my late game Kog'Maw fantasy, and it's just not being allowed to happen. And it was continued to not be allowed to happen. My God,
well, we did our research. We were looking at what they've played in previous series and the OPGGs and everything all taken into account.
Right.
I knew for certain that they were going to pick an enchanter, even if I locked Blitzcrank.
I see. So you knew that they were going to go for this, like, kind of scaling bot lane. I think they did the same thing.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, so you knew that was going. Yeah,
and I was a Blitz OTP for 6 years.
Oh, so. Really? I see.
Yeah.
So the Blitzcrank was very comfortable. The Blitzcrank looked very comfortable. Blitzcrank did look very comfortable.
Yeah, my like OG account, I had over 1 million mastery on that champ.
I see. Well, it looked like it in this game. That was a fantastic game number 2 there. Did you guys look at the damage graphs at the end of the game?
Yeah, I was pissed because if I did 75 more damage, I would have outdamaged my jungler as Blitzcrank.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
I was pissed, man. And we started flaming learning after that. So.
Yeah, that's fair. But to me, the most hilarious part was that the top. This was like the classic top lane damage isn't real type of damage.
True.
Because whenever we got out of game and I clicked on this thing, I saw, wait, the most damage in the game was 40,000 damage by Scion? What? The next most damage on the team is 15,000. Yeah, they were just wailing on each other. I was like, that's crazy. 36,000 by the Mundo. This makes no sense.
IQ Island's the GOAT, bro. We saw tank. We said, we're going to play a tank. You just have fun up there, buddy.
Hey, they honestly looked like they were having a good time. And even like late into the game, I was like, this is the only matchup in this game that's like somewhat kind of evenish. They have similar front, haven't been a lot of kills, so they're having real 1v1s up here. And it looked like it was a bang-up time, honestly. The Mundo and Scion 1v1s looked like
I can tell you for certain, IQ Island was having a fucking blast that game. So.
That's good. That's what we love to see. All right.
At the end of the game, I got to give you the comms at the end of the game. Because we had 2 dirty enters at the end of the game. So it was...
Someone died to the Nexus Towers, right?
So Swagasm was looking for an angle onto, I think it was Karma, and he took like 40 tower shots and died.
Yes.
And then Jax stayed too long under the tower and died to the tower as well after the minions died.
Oh my goodness.
And then our 80 carry basic was we killed the Scion, and he just starts going, I entered. And he just dies to Scion fast.
Yeah. Oh,
meanwhile, Elton's just going, push.
Yeah, really, yeah.
While he hits the Nexus.
Yeah, that was a hell of an ending of the game.
Comms, man. Some elite comms, for real.
Top lane went crazy. Most solo kills, top. Hell yeah. IQ Island.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it looked like a
Thanks for casting,
game.
by the way. We appreciate you as always, my guy.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you for giving me, first of all, a 2-0. I do appreciate that. I'm going to go make some food.
Yeah.
And second of all, an entertaining 2-0. Some good games. Do appreciate that. Do you have any shout outs? Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out Lake for subbing game 1.
Hell yeah.
That's my GOAT. One of my dearest friends in the world. So shout out to him.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to our coach, Learning's future wife.
Oh, really? Okay.
She is the GOAT. Give her a shout out, and also shout out to my wife for not distracting me that much, but only a little bit.
Okay, so especially in game, letting you lock in game number 2, but at the very least.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Dope. All right, guys, we are going to look for somebody to raid. Actually, looks like Chinny XO is she actually live? She's been live for like 90 straight hours. I'm not sure if this is actually. Let me not. I'm not gonna throw a raid if she's not actually live. Let me see if she's actually here. But other than that,
do we support other leagues? Because Metashift is live with the series right now.
Oh, are they live? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't have
Metashift League, all one word.
Oh, okay.
They have their Diamond League playing right now.
Yeah, sure. Sending out to Metashift. I know Metashift is one of the few other point by systems.
Points leagues.
Yep,
yeah.
That I know of. Metashift League. send it over to them. I'm surprised I'm not following them, actually. I am in the Discord. All right, well, we'll go throw it to Medishift League if they are doing their Diamond series. We have our MVP here, or the Blitzcrank support god, sending us who we can raid, and we'll send it out to Medishift, and we will catch you guys when we are next live probably next Saturday. Maybe next Saturday. I won't be available next Saturday, so hopefully we have some other people that can help out in the casting booth next Saturday, and we will catch you guys whenever that'll be. That should be Los Tones versus the Spectre. We have Spectre again versus the Lost Rats. That'll be next Saturday, December 13th at 7 p.m. So we will catch you guys then. And peace out.
Deuces, nerds.
All right, man. GG. You have a good one.
GG's, bro. I'll see you later.